born in Wisconsin,
Wow.
Neenah, Wisconsin, and I went to college and medical school there at the
Okay, nice.
University of
Beautiful.
Wisconsin.
Mm,
Uh, and then I ended up moving to Los Angeles for a year and did my
okay,
internship.
nice.
And
What
then I
did you
did my
study?
residency in Boston.
Oh, so you studied medicine.
Correct.
Okay. And so you ended up in Boston finally for your residency.
Right.
When did you start to practice? Did you start off in Boston?
No, I met my future wife there,
Oh, nice.
and she was working in Boston,
Okay.
and she had also done a fair amount of traveling herself.
Oh,
She
nice.
was a traveling nurse and had kind of moved away,
Hmm.
had lived in a number of states,
Oh,
and
nice.
we just thought Boston was a little bit of a hard place to make a go of it. Um, it was, it was kind of at it's not never cheap in Boston, but it was a little bit of a peak at the real estate market at that time.
Mm,
And we love the water. We love the mountains. We ski. So we ended up on the West Coast
wow.
and ended up at the University of Oregon, which
Mm.
is Health Science Center, which is in Portland.
Oh, nice.
And that was my first position out of residency.
Beautiful.
Do
Um,
you, do you mind me asking what was your specialization and what made you want to switch?
Anesthesiology. Oh,
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 I
wow.
was an
Okay.
anesthesiologist.
wow. So
So I
you
worked
put
in the
people to sleep.
operating room mainly.
You were putting people to sleep, basically.
Correct.
That's beautiful. So, at what point did you started to gain interest for sailing and being on the water? At what point? Do you remember, like around what age?
Well, there was one summer vacation where I was in Madison, Wisconsin, and they have a sailing club,
Mm,
and you can take free lessons.
wow.
And so I took 6 1-hour lessons.
Mm,
That's all I could squeeze in that summer. And the next spring, 8 friends and myself, 9 people total, we drove down to Florida for spring break,
okay.
and we rented a sailboat.
You could rent a sailboat?
Yeah. And I was the second best sailor out of that group with only 6 1-hour lessons.
Of experience.
Right. And the best sailor of the group had never been on a sailboat with an engine before. So this was a very inexperienced group.
True. Yeah, I can imagine.
But we were cautious and tried not to get into trouble, and we just had a great time,
How far
a
did you
wonderful
go?
time.
How far did you guys go?
Well, we went from Charlotte Harbor down by Naples, Florida, in that area, Sanibel Island, down to the Everglades, and then
Nice.
back up.
Nice. Nice little
So it was
journey.
just coastal cruising in Florida on spring break
Nice.
with a
Nice.
bunch of college kids.
I
So
bet
it was a
I bet
lot of
that was a
fun.
good that sounds like a good time.
It was. It was. And I thought at that time, that week, I thought, someday when I retire and have some time off, I'm going to go sailing.
That's where it all started then. That's where
And that's where it started
yeah.
that week.
That's
Wow.
beautiful.